Let's take a look at how fasting works by exploring two houseplants of mine metaphorically. We have this plant which is experiencing some neglect and disease. These are hibiscus plants. We'll call this plant A, and plant B is healthier. It's a hibiscus, it's in bloom as well, but one plant was placed accidentally when I went to the beach in the sun and got nourishment from the rain, and the other plant was on the porch out of the sun and not getting water, so they went in divergent directions. We can see that plant A is thriving. It is green as can be. It has some budding flowers. It is reaching towards the light of the sun. It is a happy, fulfilled plant. This plant, plant B, is full of disease and weakness. In the human body, this would be a metaphor for a senescent cell. A senescent cell is a defunct cell. It's still alive, but it no longer does its job, and it's clogging up the space of the body. Here we can see in the human body what we would call an undigested protein that floats around. When we fast, we start to clean up the senescent cells and the weak parts of the body that are draining energy and metabolism. Now that same plant, plant B, is ready to thrive. This represents viruses that don't belong in the body, mold, bad bacteria, senescent cells, and undigested protein. That is all weakness leaving the body from fasting. Fasting gets the body to turn on itself and eat disease and weakness. So the forthright mental attitude, the firmness it takes to get through your fast is what kills weakness. So fasting kills and trims away the unessentials. Fasting is a great way to reduce inflammation and come back to healthy metabolic functioning. So in the human body, we each have a different length it takes to get into ketosis. The magic spot for me is around 40 hours. 40 hours of water fasting will bring my body into a state of ketosis when it's drained out all the sugar from the blood, all the sugar from the liver, and the brain is then running on body fat and intra-organ fat. It is transferring fat by a process of gluconeogenesis into fuel, and the mind becomes clear as a whistle. It becomes clear and clean, but the gut is empty. And at this point, from 40 to 72 hours is when the good work of healing and repair is done. So I need to be patient while my body kicks into ketosis and transfers into using fat for fuel. And this is the key to healing and getting the body to turn on itself and feed on weakness and disease. I will be fasting for 72 hours, and I'm trying to set a record by going a fourth day or going over the 72-hour mark. 72 hours is the magical spot for someone that exercises a lot and has a fast metabolism. This is enough, but I want to go deeper into with dealing with Lyme to get my liver to really be clean and to get the lower GI tract to be clean and create a space to where I can grow back the healthy bacteria from taking antibiotics. I just finished 14 days of doxycycline, so I have to regrow and populate the good bacteria and not give away my real estate to the bad bacteria, which run and thrive very quickly and can crush the space for good bacteria to thrive in. So this is all about metabolic conditioning, healing, and repair from the age-old technique that our ancestors have used, which is simply fasting and restriction to heal and repair all the parts of ourselves.